Hey everybody, thank you for joining me for my 2 a.m. word. I've been doing this thing a couple of nights and it's been really beneficial to me to get a word of encouragement out to people because during the day I'm sleeping or running errands, and I found that doing this during my break time in the middle of the night uh, was helpful. So thank you for being here and for listening to me. Uh, it was a word that came to my heart tonight about being encouraged. So your girl has been going through some interesting things, some interesting emotions, and not quite knowing how to, what's the word? Not knowing really fully how to track through what's been happening. So what I do, like on my way to work, I take some time out to talk to God, because a lot of times I don't want to say I don't have the time, but that's the best time for me, because it's just me and him. I'm driving for an hour and a half, y'all, so I mean I have all the time in the world to give to him, right? So that's really the time where I voice my concerns, my frustrations, and all of that stuff. And for the last couple days, I've been feeling like really bummy. And if you don't know what that means, like just really not very presentable, not very, just not, you just don't feel your best. I'll just say that. You feel like a bum. You feel like a bum. Homeless, right? And I mean, I don't know why I was feeling like that. And I was trying to do my best by fixing myself up the best way I can. And I still felt like a heaviness, right? And I was like, I don't know why I feel like this, Lord. Like, why? And I realized that a part of the frustration and the discouragement is my testimony for somebody else to be encouraged. And I say that to say that if you go through life without anything wrong, or you don't go through anything, like it's kind of hard to relate to other people that have gone through things, spiritual things, physical things, emotional things, because nothing's happening, everything's perfect, right? And it's kind of frustrating sometimes when people see me, because they're like, here, the smiley girl, the happy girl. And I'm like, if you only knew that I was just crying this morning, you know. But I don't put that out there, right? I'm not a person to victimize myself and say, oh, woe is me. I take it to God and I handle it that way. Amen. But for those that are really feeling so discouraged about their situation, I just want to let you know that the sun always comes back out. You see how hurricanes come, the clouds are rolling in, the rain starts, the wind blows, and then within 24 hours it's like perfect sun. It's always like perfect sun. And you will get that day. You will get that day. And in the times that we living in, you will go through things sometimes a little bit more frequently than you have like previously. Like, God, like, why is this happening? Like, what is going on? Why is all of this stuff happening? What is going on my job? What is going on in my household? Why is all this stuff happening? But we get through it to get to the next point. And if it's somebody that comes along your way that needs that encouragement, you can say, girl, I went through the same thing, and this is what I did to get through. That's how it works. That's how it works. And I feel like I'm here right now on this camera to encourage somebody, because I go through, I do, surprise, surprise, I go through stuff. And my current situation is me just being tired. And I spoke on being tired before. Like, if you're tired, you got to keep going, right? And you have to understand how the enemy is using your exhaustion to make you stagnant. And once you figure it out, you have to fight it. You have to. Like, tonight, before I came to work, I'm supposed to be out of the house by 9:30, and I've been running late for the last couple of weeks. And God is so good. Like, he's been getting me in the door. Sometimes I'll be a little late, and sometimes I'll be right on time, like 11 o'clock on the dot, driving from where I'm from to driving where I am. And that's an hour and a half stretch. And he gets me here. I've been on contract at this facility for the last 6 months. And I'm telling you, the first night was so crazy trying to get to work. It was this super storm that blew into the area. I'm talking about torrential downpour, winds. I'm splashing through rain. It's big tractor trailers rushing past me. I'm sliding on the road, crying, screaming. I could laugh about it now, but it was so scary. And I was like, God, how am I get through this? How am I gonna get through this? I can't do this every day. But 6 months later, I'm still doing it. I'm still doing it, y'all. I'm still alive. I'm still here. And now I'm driving past them tractor trailers like, hey, beep beep, you know. And I just thank God for what he has done to this very point. But I have been really tired, and I don't know, well, I do know where it's coming from. I have not been getting a lot of sleep because it's hard working night shift and trying to find sleep in the daytime while everybody's outside. It's bright, it's getting warmer, spring is coming through, child, and it's hard to lay down at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the afternoon to get sleep. So I've been pushing out maybe like 3.5, 4 hours of sleep, and that's not good for my health, y'all. So I feel like God is he has me here for a reason, but I'm not gonna be here forever. And that's for another video, because I have a lot to say about my whole career. I'll save all of that for later. But for the encouragement part, right? So a verse came to me, and I put it up on a computer because I'm still trying to learn verses by heart. That's going to take a while because I'm very forgetful, but I'm going to try. Like, I'm going to try to practice that. But Joshua 1:9 came to me, and it says, have not I commanded thee? Be strong and of good courage. Be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed, for the Lord thy God is with thee whithersoever thou goest. And that's I believe the King James version. But wherever you go, God is going to be with you. Be of good courage. Don't give up. Be strong and of good courage. Be strong. And a lot of people are like, I'm tired of being strong. I'm just so tired, God. I be like that too. I be like, Lord, I don't want to do this no more. I'm tired, Lord. But with the crying and the pushing, soon you'll discover that, oh, I can do this. And it's not going to be forever. Where you are is not going to be forever. If you want to change, you have to go to God first, tell him what you need, what you want, and do the work that he's asking you to do, and he'll do the rest, right? He will. And sometimes during your journey of change, there will come a point where you may have a pit stop, you may come along some type of hurdle, and it will try to make you feel like you're not gonna make it. And that is a lie from the pit of hell. God will allow some things to happen. It's not always the devil, but God will allow some things to happen because he know you can get through it. Even though you feel like you can't get through it, you will. Because look at all the other stuff that you've been through in your life, and you thought at that moment that you was just gonna fall out and die, child, but you didn't. You're still here, right? We have to just keep fighting. We have to keep going. We can't just stop and stay where we at, because 10 years down the road, we're going to be living in regret, and we still going to be where we are. And as children of God, like, we can't live that way. And if you're here and this sounds foreign to you, or you're not a believer of Christ, it's okay. Like, I really do encourage you to stay, because this word is for everybody. This expands all out with people that are just seriously going through crisis. So, just quick story. It's not so tragic, but it was disappointing to me. 2021, I decided to go on a health journey. I wanted to lose the weight. I wanted to lower my cholesterol, because when I went to the doctors, my cholesterol was kind of high. It was a little elevated. And I said, I just want to do better, because I just wasn't taking care of myself. I'm always working, and I don't always eat the best things. I cook a lot at home, but even at that time, I still would go to eat fast foods and stuff like that. So I decided to buckle down and lose the weight. And when I did, I started to see results, y'all. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is working. And I was so excited. And I was looking good, y'all. I was looking good, okay? And, yeah, whatever. So I felt really confident. I felt really good. And for I want to say about 6 months, I was on the right track. And then slowly I started to, the holidays came, and then after that, I slowly started to go downhill again. And from 2021, from where I started on the scale, to now in 2024, ask me how much I lost. At the time, I lost, give or take, about 28 to 30 pounds. And that was huge to me. I never lost that much weight in my life. And not to say that I was severely obese or anything like that. On the BMI scale, yes, they would consider me obese because of my height to my weight. But I was good. Like I would, well, no, I'm lying. I was not good, but I wasn't like needing to be cut out my house. You know what I'm saying? Like I could still, work, go. I was fine, but I told myself I was not going back to the weight that I was at. And then, child, I gets on the scale like yesterday, and surprise, surprise, the scale said the same number from when I started in 2021. I was like, oh my gosh, Lord, what the heck? Like I said, I wasn't going to do this. I said I wasn't going to go back. I took the scale, I threw it. I ain't like throw it, but I just was like, psh, like forget this, psh, threw it under my chair and was like, forget the scale. I'm just gonna do this without the discouragement of the scale. Like I'm not going to focus on the bad. Like I was a little discouraged, I'm not gonna lie, because I'm like, how did I get here? But I know how I got here. Because 2 days ago I ate a big old slice of carrot cake. I was eating Chinese. I was eating all types of pasta, chicken, the fried kind, burgers with cheese and bacon on it. Like, that's how I got here. And everything that I worked so hard to get to, I kind of let it go. And I let a couple of things go, like with just how I present myself. Like me working at night, I just, get up, I put my scrubs on or whatever, put on some leggings or whatever. I haven't even been my hair. And I was the type, I'm doing my hair every 2 weeks, okay? Like every 2 weeks, doing my hair, making sure I got my braids in or whatever, making sure the curls look right. And that's why I said at the beginning of the video, I feel like a bum. But I can't have that defeatist attitude, and I'm changing, right? I'm changing as you watch this video. Like I love me. Like I love who I am, and that's why I'm making these changes and making this video, because people want to make these extravagant videos about how they look, and they look so great and blah 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 blah. But people rarely do videos as they're making the transition, as they're making the change, as they're going through the emotions, as they're going through the strife. And that's why I'm here, because you can, go through it with me and see that, yeah, I'm going through, but God is with me. I'm not giving up. As a matter of fact, that number on the scale does not define where I'm going to stay. Because by my birthday, once I come back again with this video as a what do you call it, like a redo, or not a redo, but like a update, I will look different in the name of Jesus. Like I really am encouraging myself to just get on it. Don't wait. If you want to make a change, y'all, just do it. Don't say, oh, it's too late, or oh, it's March now, it's not January, I might as well just forget about it. No, just start. If you have like a good 5-10 minutes and you got a treadmill or something, get on that treadmill, get the clothes off, dust it off, and get on there for a couple minutes. Or if you can walk in place, or if you can do a jumping jack or two, get up. If you can drink water instead of drinking a Pepsi or a Mountain Dew or whatever you drink, your juices and all of that, just replace it. for a couple days, and you will see a difference. You have to put the work in. And I know it sounds like work, like, I mean, I don't want to do any extra work either, but if it's going to take me to the next step, to my next journey, my next elevation, or whatever you want to call it, then I'm going to do it. And I'm encouraged because I've done it before. Like, I've seen it. I can look at pictures like, wow, I looked really good. And when I look in the mirror now, I'm like, girl, hello. You might want to put that fry down. But I know that things get a little tough. Like, things happen in life, you know, kids, life changes, you know, just society as a whole going down the drain. That's a whole nother story. Or we tend to go to what comforts us, albeit just watching movies and binge watching shows, or eating your favorite comfort food, or eating a whole pint of Ben and Jerry's, like I have in the past, like 2 weeks ago. But we can do this. Like, I know I can do it. I'm going to do it. As soon as I felt like that inkling of breezes of the springtime, you ain't got to tell me twice, because I done bought dresses and little sundresses and nice little sandals and stuff like that, because I know I'm going into a new place. And it's going to be even better than the last time. My journey and where I went, losing those 30 pounds, that was cool. That was cute. But I'm going even further, because I do believe and trust that God is still with me. When I lost the weight at first, I didn't think I could do it. And I couldn't have done it without him. I prayed that time around. And I'm telling you, I have tried to lose weight dozens of times. And sometimes it was dangerously so. I think it's another video where I will share the ways that I tried. But this time around, I was like, God, you have to be with me on this. I want to be healthy. I want to be there for my kids when I have children. I want to look good for my husband. I want to look tight and right for my husband. You know what I mean? And I want to be able to move. I don't want diabetes. I don't want to go to the doctor and they say, oh, you have type 2 diabetes, because of the way I was eating. Like, it's just no excuse. It's just no excuse. So if you're out there and you feeling like there's just no hope or whatever, there's still hope. You're still here. You're still alive. And this video has found you. And if you're listening up to this point, I really do thank you for hearing me out, because there is hope. There's joy at the end of this. If you really want it, if you really are in need of inspiration, help, ask God for real. Lord, send me a video. Give me something, Lord. Give me something. I need something. Give me a verse. Give me a word. Give me a song. And he will do it. He will do it. Now, if you talking about, Lord, I need $1 billion cajillion dollars, now that's a little, not, God can do anything, but we gotta be also realistic, okay? But that's really all I had to say. I had to come here just to let you know that if he did it before, he can do it again, just like the song said. And he will, y'all. This isn't just up to us. Now, I lost the weight before, but I myself can't do it again, because if it was up to me, tomorrow I would be in the McDonald's line getting a steak, egg, and cheese bagel with a sweet tea. And I even stopped at, like, I'm telling you, I started to take little steps. I was getting into the habit of going to Mickey D's in the morning, Chick-fil-A in the morning, uh, getting these breakfasts, and then still eating lunch. Like, it was really getting bad. I was eating at night. At this time, I would be eating, and then by 7:30, I would be going on my way to the fast food line. And then again, like, nothing was satiating, nothing was helping. I was still hungry, and I was like, why am I still hungry? But that's the way that these foods are inclined to make you feel. You might feel full for like a good hour or two, but by that third hour you're hungry again. But that's the chemicals in the food, and we'll talk about that another time, because the way that these corporations are set up, they're set up to keep you sick, they're set up to keep you fat, they're set up to keep you wanting more and more and more. They're not talking about, you don't see vegetable commercials. You don't see, get out there and broil you some broccoli and carrots. You see Big Burger, you see the 2 for $6, you see the buy one get one, you see the extra large, you see the this and the that. They putting that all in your face, knowing that it's not healthy, and then you in the hospital down the road because of the things that you was putting into your body, the things that I was putting into my body. And I'm weaning myself. This is not a perfect journey. None of it is. It's not a perfect journey. But it's a rewarding one that will have someone that was in the same place that you was come to you like, how did you do it? Why does it seem like you live this perfect life? Like, dang, like, how can I get to where you are? And you're like, sit on down and let me tell you a story. There's somebody out there that needs you, or that is going to need you one day, whether young or old, because sometimes we have older people that need encouragement, we have younger people that need encouragement, and we have people our age that need encouragement too. And I want to thank I don't know if she'll ever see this, but it is a comedian, I don't know her handle, but she has a character named Winny. And is it Winny? Lord forgive me if I'm saying that wrong, but I think it is Winny. But she encouraged me tonight, and she was just like, girl, by the summer you're gonna be good. If you start now, just keep going. And I really thank her. So thank you, Winnie. If I'm saying that wrong, Lord, I'll correct it on the next video. I follow her. She's really funny. I'll put her handle probably in the description. I'll put her handle in the description to check her out, because I hope she blows up. I think she's really funny. But she encouraged me just by saying, you can do it, girl. And that's kind of sometimes all we need is for somebody to tell us that we can do it. We can tell ourselves, but sometimes we don't believe it. But if we hear from somebody else, it makes so much of a difference. So I thank all of the people that have encouraged me, just period. The times that I'm down, I thank my sisters, my really close friends, my family, for just praying for me, praying with me, just lifting me up. And as they lift me up, I lift other people up. And I hope that this video lifts you up. So we're not going to stay in this place. We're going to keep it moving. We're going to keep growing. We're going to keep elevating. And until I see you again, have a great rest of the week. It's hump day, finally. Well, it might be Thursday or Friday or Saturday or Sunday or Monday or Tuesday, wherever you are. But yeah, we got this. You got this, and it's gonna be all right. Okay. All right. I love you. I'll talk to you later. Bye.